So, since the last roadmap, a lot more information has surfaced about the future Snezhnaya banners. We now have the confirmed version 7.0 lineup, more information about later debut characters, and many new rumors about possible reruns. So in this video, we will go over every expected debut from version 7.0 to version 7.7, as well as the reruns that are currently being discussed. Before we get into today's complete banner roadmap, if you are already planning to buy Welkin or Genesis crystals for one of the upcoming characters in Snezhnaya, check out my sponsor Iniba. Iniba is a trusted gaming marketplace where you can top up Genshin Impact quickly and securely. The whole process is really simple. Use my link in the description, search for Genshin Impact, and choose either Welkin Moon or your preferred amount of Genesis crystals. Then select the correct server region, enter your UID, choose a payment method, and complete your order. And one of the best parts is Iniba's cashback system. After an eligible purchase, simply go to Orders and claim your cashback. It is added directly to your Iniba wallet, where you can use it toward your next purchase and get even more value from your top-up. Iniba is also not limited to Genshin. You can find Steam game keys, gift cards, in-game currency for other games, and many more gaming products on the website. So, if you are already planning a Genshin top-up, use my link in the description to check out Iniba. And now, let us go on with the banner roadmap. Starting with version 7.0, there is no surprise left. Odette will debut in Phase 1 together with Arlecchino. Then, in Phase 2, Flynn's and Anefa will return together. I will keep this very short because we already covered these banners in detail, but this is the one lineup in the video that is fully confirmed. Version 7.1 is where the new information begins, but these banners are still the most reliable after 7.0. The two expected debut characters are Vodyanitsa and Vesna. Vodyanitsa is currently described as a 5-star Hydro Catalyst character. She will probably support Cryo characters and Stellar Swirl teams. Vesna is expected to be a 5-star Anemo Sword character and a Stellar Swirl main damage dealer. That could make version 7.1 very focused on Stellar Swirl, with Vodyanitsa possibly supporting the reaction and Vesna using it from the field. For reruns, there are rumors that Lunar Crystallize will receive new buffs. Because of that, Zebai and Linnea are two of the strongest candidates. Zebai is also one of the most requested reruns in your comments. So many of you have been waiting for exactly this. Pairing her with Linnea would make sense if Hoyoverse wants to bring attention back to Lunar Crystallize in the same update. A Liyue Chronicle Wish could also appear. Vesna is expected to debut for Stellar Swirl, while older Liyue characters may receive buffs for the same reaction, so the theme would fit. But this is only a logical possibility and not confirmed. Moving to version 7.2, the expected debuts are Valerie and Midya. According to the current information, Valerie is unfortunately only a 4-star Electro character. I still find that hard to believe because of his design and how important he looked in the trailer, but this is what the current release order leaks are saying. Valerie is rumored to fill the 4th slot in Stellar Quicken and Stellar Conduct teams. Stellar Quicken is the completely new leaked Stellar reaction involving Dendro, and Valerie should be especially useful with Midya. Midya is expected to be a 5-star Electro character and a Stellar Quicken and Conduct off-field damage dealer. He may deal damage while another character is active and help the Stellar-based reactions to work properly, but both his role and the reaction details can still change. The rerun situation is unclear. Furina, Varka, and Nicole have all been mentioned, but these names look more like competing rumors than one finished lineup. We need to see which ones remain in later updates, whether someone moves to another version, or whether the final reruns are different. Version 7.3 is what most players have been waiting for, because this is where the Tsaritsa is currently placed. Danica is also expected to debut here. The Tsaritsa is obviously a 5-star Cryo character, and her leaked weapon type is a pole arm. That fits what we saw in the trailer, because the object in her hand looked very polearm-like. Her role is much less clear. Some leaks describe her as an all-round support or off-field damage dealer for Stellar Conduct, Stellar Swirl, and Stellar Quicken, almost like Columbina for lunar reactions. Other leaks call the Tsaritsa an on-field main damage dealer, so we cannot say which direction is correct yet. Danica is expected to be a 5-star Electro character, but her weapon type is still unknown. One group of leaks says that she is a stellar conduct shielder and off-field damage dealer. Another says that she could be a stellar conduct main damage dealer. So we know the reaction she may belong to, but not whether she protects the team or stays on the field herself. Sandrone and Kinnich are being discussed as reruns for version 7.3. Both could happen, but reruns this far ahead need to be treated carefully. Hoyoverse can move them to fit the final events and character teams, so neither name is close to confirmed. Then we reach version 7.4, and this has almost become a meme. Once again, people are talking about a Madame Ping debut, this time as a Pyro Bow user. Version 7.4 should be Lantern Right, so I understand why a new Liyue character is being placed here. However, my honest opinion is that Madame Ping will probably not release. She has appeared in several old Lantern Right roadmaps and never became playable. There is not enough strong information to make this rumor feel different, so it looks like she is once again being used to fill an empty Liyue slot. She could surprise us, but this is one of the weakest predictions here. For reruns, Zhongli is being discussed because he fits Lantern Right perfectly. Nuvalet and Xilanin are also possible. All three could return around this point, but there is no reliable phase order or final lineup. For version 7.5, many leaks point toward Noi as the new debut. He is expected to be a 5-star Dendro Sword character and a stellar Quicken main damage dealer. This would give the new reaction a dedicated Dendro character who stays on the field. The rumored reruns are Nahida, Nefer, and Llama. Together with Noi, that would make version 7.5 almost a full Dendro patch. It sounds logical and has a clear theme, but the version is still far away. A lineup sounding clean does not make it confirmed, so this remains early speculation. Version 7.6 is where the roadmap becomes extremely uncertain. The first Odette rerun is currently placed here, while Mavuika and Verisa are also being discussed. Alongside them, there could be a completely new 5-star character from Natlan. That unknown character would be the debut of the version, but we do not have reliable information about their name, element, weapon, or role. Finally, we have version 7.7. The most natural rerun would be the Tsaritsa. Archons normally receive their first rerun around 3 or 4 patches after their debut, so version 7.7 would fit the usual pattern if she releases in version 7.3. The much bigger surprise is Dainsleif. New information says that he may finally become playable very late in Snezhnaya. That does not directly confirm version 7.7, and he could arrive later, but placing him near the end of the cycle now has more support than before. He has been one of the most anticipated characters in the game for years, so his first banner would obviously create a huge amount of hype. Dainsleif could also act as the transition from Snezhnaya into the next major part of the story, similar to other late-cycle characters who introduced ideas for the following region. But that is only a logical explanation for the timing, not leaked information about his kit, element, or story role. Vesna and Durin are currently discussed as possible reruns, with the Tsaritsa also taking one expected banner slot. Before we finish, we need to talk about Pantalone and Pulcinella. Early roadmaps placed Pantalone in version 7.0, later ones moved him deeper into Snezhnaya, and now some exclude him completely. That does not prove he will not be playable, but his release information is clearly unstable. Pulcinella also has no stable placement. Both characters are important to Snezhnaya, but story importance does not guarantee a banner in this update cycle. Until either one receives a stronger kit leak or release window, there is no honest way to place them into one exact version. They should stay outside the main roadmap instead of being forced into an empty slot. So, which debut are you saving for, and which rerun do you want to see the most? Let me know in the comments, especially if you are still waiting for Zibai and the Tsaritsa. And if you plan to top up for one of these characters, you can use my Aniba link in the description to support the channel. I will update the roadmap whenever stronger information appears or one of these placements changes. If this video helped you plan your Primo gems, Leave a like and subscribe so you do not miss the next banner update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.